Greetings from the channel again. Today, we're taking a deep look at a subject that interests guys for generations coming to comprehend what actually drives women insane. But we don't discuss it about clumsy ploys or deceptive strategies instead. We'll look at 11 strong actions based on sincere self-assurance, consciousness, and emotional. These are the attributes. Intellect that not only enhances your physical appeal, but also assist you in improving incarnation of oneself, regardless of trying to get better at dating, bolster a current partnership, or just comprehend what women discover. These power plays are irresistible and will yield. These aren't giving you the insight you need, merely basic advice that they are about mastering your thoughts, behaviors, and methods. You show the world who you are by the time this video ends. You'll have a more knowing how to establish a connection on a deeper degree and create a permanent impression while keeping in mind who you're so relaxed. Have a seat. If you need one, a notebook. And let's dive in these 11 powerful maneuvers that are certain to grab her interest and leaving her contemplating you for a long time. The dialogue. All right, let's begin with power move 1. First lesson. Gaining emotional intelligence, regulate the capacity to uphold emotional regulation, is among the most strong movements are not limited to men, concerning repressing your emotions, but instead possessing the strength and maturity to not allow feelings to control your behaviors that make women gravitate toward men. They radiate confidence and serenity, particularly under pressure circumstances. Emotional regulation demonstrates that you are capable, grounded, and dependable. Of coming to logical conclusions in all attributes that women find particularly appealing when you control your feelings. Additionally, you convey that you are not readily agitated by outside forces, giving you a more resilient appearance and appealing. This control goes beyond. Anger control involves dealing with thrills, letdowns, and even love in a healthy manner. For example, if things become tense or uncomfortable, your capacity to remain composed not only eases anxiety, but also demonstrates leadership. Women value males who are capable of their feelings since it establishes a secure and steady surroundings. It's this steadiness that drives people insane, but in a nice manner compares the frequently erratic emotional encounters they could have elsewhere. By putting emotional regulation first, you also give meditation a high priority for your health. Journaling and additional introspective techniques can aid in your increased awareness of your feelings and more effectively handle them. This is not a habit about remaining calm in the presence of joy or melancholy, but about realizing that each feeling has a place and ought to not be granted greater authority than it is due. In the end, this exercise of power isn't just appealing to women, it has transforming powers for your own development and growth potential. Move to confidence, second lesson, without. But hubris and confidence are like magnets. There's a thin boundary between assurance and conceit, as well as towing. This line appropriately may truly excite women. Self-assurance is a subdued assurance, self-belief that is independent of approval, or the conceit of the focus, on the other hand, frequently calls out for attention, and women who seek approval are highly perceptive. Regarding these subtleties, they are pulled toward the former by nature. Knowing your value is the foundation of confidence, and having no desire to demonstrate it at every bend, a self-assured man understands his advantages and disadvantages and is not hesitant to confess when he's incorrect. This a certain humility combined with oneself. Confidence is an effective combo that many discover. Unstoppable confidence entails being able to enter a space and exude dignity. It gets in the way without uttering a word. The way you present yourself to others, communication, and your speech patterns are about demonstrating your comfort level in your skin and that you value your own worth, which in turn requests that people regard you as. However, conceit is the opposite of it, pushes, frequently as a front for insecurity instead of attracting people. Turn them away closer by concentrating on creating genuine self-assurance via accomplishments. Self-awareness and ongoing individual development, you not only improve your appeal while strengthening a base of self-worth that is unshakable. Recall that a self-assured man doesn't try to outshine others, preferring to encourage and elevate those in his vicinity. This has a very alluring quality power. 3 masterful body movements. Third lesson. Your body language conveys volumes even before you say a single word. Women have a keen sense of non-verbal clues as well as body awareness. It's possible to become irresistibly appealing. Open and carefree positions indicate assurance and affability, while closed-off areas may indicate lack of confidence or interest in the manner you tolerate your actions, even your face. Expressions have the power to draw or repel. Making eye contact with others nearby is one of the strongest physical features language, which demonstrates your engagement. Ed is enthusiastic and assured, yet it's crucial to find the ideal balance. Excessive amounts can be frightening, and not much can appear uninterested and cozy. A grin can also change everything. Distinction, it's a tiny action, but it has the ability to evoke a feeling of comfort and kinship immediately. Furthermore, take note of how close you are and where you are oneself in social situations as well. Near can encroach on one's personal space, creating people at ease. Standing as well, remote can appear aloof. Therefore, the secret is to pay attention to your environment and the signals from people nearby by becoming adept at body language that conveys assurance, courtesy and candor, which are all very lovely. 4th lesson. Characteristics. Power move. 4 beings. Decisiveness. Indecision can pose a serious turn-off. Women are attracted to knowledgeable men, what they desire, and aren't scared to pursue it. Despite its decisiveness, it doesn't indicate being careless or neglectful of others' perspectives. It denotes the capacity to make decisions quickly and with confidence. It's about acting with initiative and the readiness to accept accountability for your deeds, whether they be picking a restaurant or making important decision-making in life. Self-reflective and decisive assurance and dependability, being essential factors, additionally conveys your proactive nature. Furthermore, in charge of your life, this doesn't only pertain to great gestures, including the small daily choices add up for women. Value it. When a man can take the initiative and manage circumstances without becoming without hesitation, this decisiveness includes your boundaries and ideals, as well being aware of, and unambiguously, expressing things clearly is a desirable trait. It demonstrates moral fortitude. Often, indecision results from fear of making the incorrect decision, yet realizing that errors are a necessary part of growth can aid in getting over this acceptance. Making decisions as a process of learning instead of being a measure of excellence. When you make decisions, you not only honor but also foster a feeling of a really appealing confidence. 5 women power moves that are displayed. 5th lesson. Kindness as well as kindness and empathy are powerful MO moves that is very underappreciated but efficacious in a world where numerous give priority to demonstrating self-interest. Sincere compassion might make you stand out to ladies, are drawn to men who are naturally kind, sympathetic and thoughtful. These attributes imply that you are able to form significant relationships and that you regard the other people's emotions and experiences. Empathy is more than just hearing, genuinely acknowledging and expressing the emotions. It's about being present in another, talks, providing assistance and demonstrating your concern in this heartfelt. Not only is intelligence appealing, but additionally essential for constructing long-lasting partnerships. good deeds, regardless of how little you show that you are considering and paying attention. It might be as easy as recalling something she spoken casually or departing from your attempt to brighten her day a bit. But it's imperative that kindness originates authentically, not as a technique or means by which women can readily detect dishonesty, and it will yield the opposite result by fostering an attitude of kindness and empathy. You foster a positive environment and coziness that innately draws the art of others' power. Move 6. Lesson 6. The ability to listen is one that, when mastered, can significantly affect your partnerships. Are more than just hearing is not the same as interacting with remarks, demonstrating curiosity, and making the other person feel important. Women frequently discover that they are drawn to males who actively and intently listen, since it conveys consideration and regard. Keeping eye contact is part of active listening. Nodding and reacting in certain ways that indicate your involvement in the good conversationalists are hard to come by, and being unique makes you possible to establish a stronger connection and comprehend the subtle differences between someone is saying. If you pay attention, you establish a secure area for candid communication, which is really appealing, demonstrating your value for her ideas, viewpoints, and the fact that you are not merely awaiting your opportunity to speak. Additionally, listening might disclose significant perceptions that can direct your exchanges and fortify your bond by genuinely comprehending her. You can react in a way that makes sense. Listening more intently is not about resolving every issue, but rather about being present and giving your whole attention focus, which is a potent maneuver that many females discover powerful motion that is unstoppable. Lesson 7. What makes mystery valuable? A feeling of mystery can be very captivating. It's not about having fun or being dishonest, but not revealing all women, put your cards on the table right away, are inherently inquisitive. And when you keep things mysterious, its sparks captivate and maintain their interest. This does not imply being reticent or closed off. Instead, it's about exposing who you are steadily and maintaining specific elements of keep your life hidden until you feel ready. Correct. An air of mystery engenders excitement. And anticipating forming connections sense new and captivating. It's about wonderful, fulfilling life that doesn't focus only on your romantic hobbies. For example, you could pursue your interests, sustaining solid bonds of friendship and having self-motivating personal objectives by leading a self-sufficient life and pursuing own interests. You develop into a more active and fascinating individual who is really appealing and energetic, yet it's crucial keeping mystery and emotion apart. Unavailability. Being open is the aim, and sincere, yet preserving a feeling of self-reliance. And women with self-respect value a man who is sincere and truthful, yet who also possesses layers that appear gradually. In this steady revelation maintains the relationship fascinating and fuels her curiosity. More about your 8 power maneuvers. Unit 8. Properly groomed and trendy. First impression importance is your self-presentation can have a major influence. Women are inherently drawn to guys that look after their look and attire nicely. This doesn't not always imply adhering to the most recent, rather than following fads, fashion trends. What suits you and feeling good about? Your appearance well-groomed with a smooth shave or neatly trimmed hair and well-fitting attire can convey a great deal about your self-control and meticulousness. A way to express oneself through clothes is, when executed correctly, it can reflect self-assurance and own flair are key. Achieving equilibrium between coziness and both aesthetics and dressing in ways that make you feel pleased with you. Women are aware of the small details. Everything from your footwear to your demeanor, you in your dressing appropriately, is a simple yet strong method to improve your attractiveness and demonstrate your concern for your well-being. Thought further. Grooming. It goes beyond simply clothing to incorporate your general personal hygiene and your methods for oneself physically on a regular basis. Regimens like skincare, haircuts, and keeping a pleasing aroma can greatly increase your beauty. These minor but significant particulars are frequently disregarded, yet nonetheless important greatly to your overall presence, making the effort to appear your best show, ladies, that you are a valuable person and make an attempt to present yourself in the world. Appearing polished and being stylish doesn't mean being conceited. About honoring oneself and paying attention to specifics, it demonstrates your concern for the impact you leave and your willingness to make an attempt to show yourself in the greatest manner in which this kind of self-care is acknowledged, and it's a manipulative tactic that enrages women since it reflects both external and internal self-assurance power. Move 9. Possessing a lesson. 9. Feeling of comedy. Having a sharp sense of humor is an extremely alluring quality and one of the best power moves you can make. Arsenal's laughter forges a connection and brightens the mood, creating relationships more pleasurable, and remarkable women are inherently drawn to guys who can make them chuckle, as though exhibits creativity, intelligence, and the capacity to avoid taking too many lives. Really, comedy may be a very effective weapon for reducing tension, melting the ice, and constructing. However, rapport is crucial to recognize the subtleties of humor, and it ought to serve to elevate rather than degrade others. Downplay any sarcasm or jokes directed at others. Else is cost, since this may be encountered as cruel instead of humorous, rather than concentrating on humorous, clever comedy that makes people happy. Self-deprecating humor in conversation, when used carefully, it can also be charming. It demonstrates your lack of self-importance, really, and feel at ease with who. Additionally, you have a great sense of humor, conveys emotions, resiliency. Life is filled of obstacles, and the capacity to laugh even in challenging circumstances show a positive thinking that this tenacity is appealing, as it implies that you can traverse life's ups and downs when possible without losing your composure. You can make her laugh or grin. Happy recollections that fortify your relationship, turning you into the person she wants to see, looking forward to. Around Power Move 10, exhibiting Lesson 10. Aspiration and ambition, zeal and passion are extremely appealing attributes that demonstrate your motivation and clarity of women's innate direction throughout life. Attracted to men who have a strong interest in their objectives and strive toward them using commitment. But it's not necessary for you to be obsessive about your work or just your career. Achieving success might involve any number of things. Of life, whether it's engaging in a pastime, personal development, or helping because it matters to you to have a powerful, having a purpose, is a big turn-on. If it demonstrates that you are not satiated with mediocrity and are making an effort, a stronger passion is infectious. And when you discuss something that is really important to you, brightens you in a manner that is extraordinarily attractive, and exudes a zeal for life and a readiness to go after your dreams, which consequently motivate those surrounding you. But equilibrium is essential when ambition is appealing and crucial. Not to allow it to take over every part of women in your life. Value men who are goal-oriented, yet also capable of creating time for those they love. About showcasing your juggling skills, aspiration, combined with interpersonal connections and self-care, demonstrates balance and maturity, which have an amazing attractiveness. Characteristics. Power Move 11, demonstrating genuine lesson. 11. Susceptibility. Susceptibility is frequently misinterpreted as a flaw, but when displayed properly, it's among the most strong decisions you can really make. To be vulnerable is to be truthful about your emotions, anxieties, and encounters. Women are drawn to males without hiding it. to genuine, honest guys, as it provides a feeling of closeness and trust. Being susceptible does not imply revealing too much or weighing others down. Your issues are about being sincere and having no fear of expressing your actual self, disclosing a private narrative, or acknowledging your ignorance. Something can have a really charming quality, since it demonstrates your humanity, additionally asks her to be honest with you, promoting a closer bond. Vulnerability dismantles barriers and makes it possible for more meaningful interactions. It is significantly more appealing than upholding an appearance of flawlessness, or vulnerable women value a man's invulnerability who can maintain contact while being strong. The balance lies in his emotions, of assurance and openness that makes you multifaceted and relatable by being sincere and transparent. You establish a secure environment for deeper bond while remaining distinct as someone sincere in a society where many people are hesitant to lower their guard. This level of sincerity is really appealing and a forceful maneuver that propels, in the best possible way, ladies frantic